Another day in Casa Amor, and we really start to get a better picture of what's going to happen when everyone comes back together. On the boys' side of things in Casa Amor, for the most part, I would say overall they toned things down quite a bit. You know, Johnny was feeling pretty regretful over his actions and how they might affect him and Cely, and has openly said that he will be picking Cely when he goes back to the villa. Next up we have Caleb. Caleb, he was kind of starting to get closer with Cher, but ultimately he said, you know, things that he has with Justine are just too good and doesn't want to jeopardize them over someone in Casa Amor. So really, and Connor, who cares about Connor at this point? So that leaves Carrington and Calvin. Carrington, he's still actively looking for someone to couple up with, and really he's narrowed it down to Laurel and Mercedes. He had a pretty steamy shower with Laurel, pardon me, and also a pretty major makeout session with Mercedes. So he's gonna have to make a decision at some point there. Really, from my point of view, it looks like Laurel is genuinely into him, while maybe Mercedes just wants to be on the show. Also mentioned Calvin. He is kind of moving on from Faith, says it just not there, and has maybe starting something with Cher after she and Caleb are no more. So from the guys' side, we're maybe looking at Carrington and Calvin coming in with new girls at this point, and the other three guys at least trying to stick with their original relationships. Back on the girls' side, we really pretty much just have Mackenzie and Jalen. You know, we're starting to see a little bit there with Moira and Aaron, but really the only couple that seems like it's gonna go back into the villa at the end of this is Jalen and Mackenzie. And always there's still the possibility that Mackenzie decides that she still wants to be with Connor, but honestly, watching them, it just looks like they're a better couple all around. You know, Mackenzie just seems like a better person when she's there with Jalen. You know, I'm not seeing all those things that I really hated about Mackenzie. They're just not as prominent when she's with Jalen, and I don't know what the difference is, but it's pretty evident when you're watching. And honestly, at this point, I'm hoping that she does decide to pick Jalen, because I honestly think it's a better match and a better couple for Mackenzie than her and Connor. Moira and Aaron, not a ton to say there. They're still feeling things out. It seems like Moira is quite into him, but anything can happen still, and I think that they would have to get much closer before the end of Casa Amor in order for her to make that decision to go with Aaron over Calvin. Our other three ladies, Justine just hasn't really even been looking at any of the new guys. Cely, not even giving any of the new guys a time of day. And then Kirsten, who by all accounts is single and really just didn't feel anything for these 5 new guys, and is at the point where she's deciding, you know, do I couple up with a guy just as a friend, or do I go back into the villa with single and basically just saying the only guy that I'm really interested in here is Carrington, and if that means that I'm going to have to go home, then so be it. I'm very interested. You know, she had that conversation with Jalen, and I thought it was very good what Jalen was saying. You know, don't just do something because you think it's the right thing to do. Do what is best for Kirsten, and I hope that is what her decision comes down to in the end. That's it for tonight. No real shocking revelations. Things starting to settle down from all the excitement of the Casa Amor twist. And honestly, at this point, I would really love to see like one full day of all 20 people together just to see what would happen. I just think that would be amazing television, and I hope we at least get a little crossover of the two houses before any decisions are made. All right, that's it for tonight. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later. Oh.